Hey y'all, what's up? All right, your girl is back. Okay, and it's Wednesday for us on our calendar. Let's pretend. Anyways, we got another video by The Truth Is for our conspiracy theory days, y'all. It's titled "This Movie Actually Shows How Magic Actually Works." Yeah, or something like that. I forgot the name of this movie, and I'm sure he's about to tell us, but I kind of know a little bit about it, the gist, because I saw my husband watching it. I didn't actually sit down and watch it, but like I said, I saw him watching it, or whatever. So, yeah.
Everything you thought you knew about Obsession is completely wrong.
Obsession.
Most people think it's just another be careful what you wish for movie. But this film is actually a warning for something much darker. While the One Wish Willow toy seems like just a cinematic trope, its real-world inspiration is even more sinister. You need to understand how the wish works to uncover who Bear was talking to when he called customer service. The voice on that call is the same entity that granted his wish. By the end of this video, you will see exactly why they always say magic comes at a price. In Obsession, we follow Bear, who is obsessed with his childhood friend Nikki. He has liked Nikki for a very long time, but lacks the confidence to tell her how he feels. One day, his friend talks him into asking her out, but at the very last moment, Bear chickens out and changes the subject. When Nikki leaves, he's left feeling hopeless and ashamed. Because of this, he pulls out a toy he bought for her called a One Wish Willow, hoping for a miracle. The toy promises to grant you one wish, so Bear snaps it and wishes Nikki would love him more than anyone in the world. Immediately after he makes the wish, Nikki pops up and wants to go home with him. Nikki then develops a dangerously dark obsession with Bear that spirals out of control as the movie unfolds. At first glance, Obsession appears to be a classic.
Yeah, see, like I said, I didn't actually sit down and watch it with him because I was doing stuff around the house, but I would caught bits and pieces here and there. This girl was, I don't even think obsessed was the word. This girl was crazy. And if it's getting to the point to where you got to make a wish to give you enough confidence to talk to a girl, I'm going to need you to go back and like reevaluate some things. Like, come on. Stand up. Just ask her out. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Careful what you wish for story.
was crazy.
But this scene right here tells us this movie is
saw the
much more than
ending.
that. The scene where Bear calls customer service is by far the most revealing in the entire movie. In this scene, Bear decides to call the number on the back of the toy to cancel his wish when Nikki starts becoming too much for him. While you would expect no one to answer the call, a customer service rep picks up the line. When Bear requests to cancel his wish, the rep tells him it's impossible. He tells Bear the only way for Nikki to go back to normal is if he was no longer around. The rep then plays a recording of Nikki, who was heard screaming, stuck in some sort of limbo. Her body is being controlled by the wish, while Nikki's soul is trapped in a void. This lets us know that the wish is granted by someone and not just a toy. That someone is who Bear was talking to on that call. It's the thing keeping Nikki's soul captive while something else takes over her body. But who is this mysterious entity and how does the wish work? Well, this is where things get quite interesting, and it seems like the writers of this movie found inspiration from real-world beliefs. In fact, the toy that grants the wish is openly telling us this. You just didn't realize it. In the movie, the toy was meant to play as what they call a monkey's paw. A monkey's paw is a cursed object that allows the holder to wish for whatever they want. Magic comes at a price, and whatever wish is made using the monkey's paw always backfires horribly. While this perfectly explains what unfolded in the movie, this only tells us the surface level understanding of what it all truly means. They called the toy a One Wish Willow for a reason. That word willow is the key word here and actually traces back to real magical systems. The reason the toy was called the One Wish Willow was because of its direct connection to the folklore of the willow tree.
I knew I was, I knew, I'm like, ain't it a willow tree? Something about a willow tree, something? Willow tree? Okay.
Throughout history, the willow tree has always been deeply rooted in the mystical. To the ancient Celtic Druids, it was literally known as the tree of enchantment. They believed the willow held the very essence of reality. In fact, the ancient Druids' creation story claims that the entire universe was hatched from two cosmic eggs hidden away within the branches of a willow tree. Because of this, the wood of the willow was used to craft wands and conduct ceremonies. It was seen as the ultimate gateway to the spiritual realm. Things only get more interesting when you discover which deity was closely associated with the willow tree.
Every
This magical
time.
tree is most famously tied to one of the most feared figures in ancient mythology, that being Hecate, the goddess of magic, the underworld, and the night. Hecate is deeply connected to the moon because the willow tree thrives.
Hey, ain't that the one that the extension dude, they had played a recording or whatever. Then he do some type of ceremony in jail to get out or whatever. And hey, I have to find a video if y'all want to do like a little conspiracy breakdown. Watch a little video about a little conspiracy breakdown about him. But yeah, pretty sure that was the same deity that he was supposedly trying to conjure up, to get what he wanted.
Water
Or
and aligns
hell,
with the
apparently
lunar
did
cycles.
conjure up.
Ancient practitioners believe the tree was a direct conductor for her moon magic. They saw branches of the willow as a symbol of her power on Earth. Hecate
Boy
became a
need to go
goddess
cut it
whom
all
people
off.
went to when they desperately wanted something. In the lore, Hecate is known for answering the call
Like the
for those
Statue of
seeking
Liberty.
power, love, or revenge. She will grant you your deepest wish, but it operates exactly like a deal with the devil. The magic she provides always demands a devastating price in return. When you secure a deal with Hecate, the payment is usually your soul. This is exactly what we see unfold in the movie. Bear makes a wish and snaps the toy, which contains a willow branch inside. When he snaps the toy, he unknowingly performs the ritual that invokes Hecate. When he makes the wish, she grants it, and that seals the deal. They literally let us know this when Nikki says in the movie, a love only
Look at the dude. Look at him in the background looking out like, bro, is it just me or is she tripping?
the branch of a willow tree can conjure.
What was
Twist
going on right
is,
there?
Hecate ends up using the very thing Bear desperately wanted to collect his soul. This takes us back to the scene where he calls customer service. Now we know exactly who Bear was talking to. It was either Hecate or one of her representatives. This also reveals exactly why the customer service rep told Bear that if he wanted to undo the wish, he would have to pay the price. That was foreshadowing because that is how deals with Hecate always end. She demands a sacrifice, which in this instance was Nikki, and then she collects the soul of the person who makes the deal. This is why the movie ends with Bear doing exactly what the customer service rep told him was
Yep.
required to undo the deal. The whole movie serves as a dark reminder that magic
And when
always
that girl snapped out of it, she woke up to a lot of bodies. Well, his, but it was other ones she just ain't know about yet that she had did. 'Cause she was going crazy.
comes at a price. Bear turned to the One Wish
Well, she
Willow
was
out of
responsible for
desperation. He made a sinister deal to get what he wanted, not realizing the true cost. In the end, he paid the ultimate price for trying to cheat the natural order of the world. When I first discovered this connection between the willow tree and Hecate, my mind immediately went to the rapper Triple X Tentacion.
Oh, see?
The
See? I told you. I told you.
first time I ever heard the name Hecate was actually years ago while
Yeah,
researching
me
X-Ray
too.
video. He spoke her name directly, and this is where things get genuinely eerie. X mentioned Hecate in a 2016 jail call from before the fame. During the call, we can hear him directly ask a friend to recite a passage to communicate with her. Before I play this clip, I want to make it absolutely clear that this recording is 100% authentic. This is not AI. The Miami-Dade County State's Attorney's Office officially entered more than 200 of his recorded jail phone calls into
That's
the public court
crazy.
evidence database.
Then that boy. I was trying to explain this to somebody close to me not too long ago, that believe in what you want, but there is going on in the spiritual, whether you believe it or not. And people try to, or ain't no try, they be messing around with that stuff, trying to tap into it, whether they do or they don't. I don't know. I just know I'm not gonna try, I'm not about to find out, okay? But it's stuff that people do, messing around with that stuff in the spiritual world, and it manifests in the physical world. But how it looks to us in the physical world, it looks like it was just like it was real, like it was a natural occurrence, right? So to say, like, a person passed away like he did, right, in the physical world. In the physical, it makes sense to us. But you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, somebody walked up, it was just a bad, senseless act of violence. Boom, they popped them, now the boy gone. But that was just the manifestation of something that I already, you know what I'm saying, happened or already was decided was going to happen in the spiritual world due to, hey, I hope I am, my bad. I kind of lost my words, but I hope I am explaining this to y'all in a way that y'all can understand. Because sometimes I be having so much to say, and then it don't be helping too. Because I be these days, y'all, I be literally losing track of the dang words that I want to say. Like, anyways, if y'all get what I'm trying to say, yeah.
This call is one of them.
I can hear you. Say it.
Summoning Hecate, goddess of crossroads, darkness, witchcraft, wisdom, and the moon. Please come to me, please.
Tell me how to spell the name. Summoning.
The H ray?
Huh?
HECATE is the H ray that I'm saying.
Wait, H-E?
HECAT.
But everything is a conspiracy theory, right? And all the conspiracy theories is fake. Like I said, I'm not one of those people that believe all conspiracy theories are true. Like, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? But all conspiracy theories ain't just made up jargon either. This spiritual stuff is real, y'all. Leave that shit on. This spiritual stuff is real. All right.
Hecate. Hecate.
Yeah, goddesses of crossroads.
Or goddess.
I mean, yeah, goddess of crossroads. Please come to me.
Huh?
Please come to me.
Please.
Please come to me.
Please.
Please. Hecate.
Please, Hecate.
Yeah. Protect me and bring me freedom. Mhm.
Boy, skip ahead of this.
Mhm.
I don't play this shit in my headphones.
Do the sacrifice, okay?
Okay.
Treat me as if one of your own.
Treat me as
And give me all that is needed.
all that is needed? That's what you
Yeah. Hecate, surround me in your darkness.
Hecate, right?
HECATE. Surround me in your darkness so that I can bring forth my light.
That. Listen, if I have to call back, I want you to put like $50 on the phone, okay?
Yeah,
So that-
okay.
I'm gonna try because I don't know how much. I'm gonna try it and see how much everybody got on it.
So that I may what?
Oh, now you gonna try. Put $50 on that phone.
I may.
So that I can bring forth my light.
So that I may bring forward or can bring forward.
So that I can.
So that I can bring forward my light.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Accept this sacrifice. I'm gonna just spell out the rest because I don't know what else you wanted me to say. So
Is there a lot left or no?
it's just a few sentences. Like it's like a sentence. M as in mom. O-T-E.
So FOMOTE?
Yes. And then it B after that.
ITBE?
No, I-T-B-E. Yeah.
ITBE.
This call is from the Miami-Dade Turner Guilford Knight Correctional Center.
So it's FOMOTE ITBE.
Yeah, unless you like mess it up, it looks like a T, like for a fact, because I'm zooming in.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
All right, listen.
As the audio reveals, X was deeply interested in the lore of Hecate. It turns out he was introduced to these esoteric ideas by a friend named Bruno while he was trying to make it in the music industry. His own mother actually claimed this in a
That boy looked just like his mama. Pretty
public
lady.
interview where she showed the specific books X was studying connected to those beliefs.
I am the mother of Triple X Tentacion.
A famous 33 life path.
And then she
And
said
he
she
is
got
the
into
one
it.
who put you in this beautiful home, correct?
Absolutely.
Your son had a great love for the occult, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Did he ever mention numerology, astrology, tarot to you?
He did all the time.
Tell us how those conversations went.
It didn't go too well because I was raised in a Christian home, and it was just not something that I was interested in. So I was always dismissive. He believed that everything's written in the stars, and all that stuff, and had a lot of books on it.
And
And
what years are we talking about?
And let me tell y'all this too. There is what they call like numbers. What they say? Don't they say like numbers or something like that as a key to the universe? Whatever. If you slow down enough and pay attention, there are synchronicities even in your own life. Like, and it's not nothing that you it's not nothing that you would have done or something that you like purposely have done to try to make it line up that way and these dates line up that way. No, like there are natural synchronicities that just happen throughout your life too. Literally, this is all around us. So all I'm saying is, I don't believe in going and trying to force stuff, going and dabbling and stuff, and trying to make stuff match and make synchronicities happen. Because that's when you diving into the realm. For me, in my opinion, you messing with some you don't understand. You messing with some stuff that you don't understand. Because at the end of the day, we all got a date of when our time is up here. So, like I said, stuff happens in the spiritual before it happens in the physical. That I hear people say that ain't nah. I'm for real. We all got a date, so I wouldn't recommend going and trying to dibble and dabble and sit down, drawing no circle and trying to conjure up nothing and trying to manipulate the laws of nature, basically.
16, 17 on up.
Okay, and you weren't trying to hear any of it?
I wasn't trying to hear any of it. I didn't start getting into that stuff until after he passed away.
Is that when you regrets that you should have listened to him a little bit more?
100%.
And that's what you got me over here for now.
First of all, he had a half and half hair. That's when he was a tyrant, right? And he said the hair represent light and dark.
Okay.
Then he led into the white hair. That's him like now shedding his old ways and right coming into all right, I have a responsibility to these kids. And blue hair is when he's arrived. He literally saw the changes.
Did you see a personality change?
Oh yeah, 100%. He got calm. If you watched majority of his performances, he was all in the kids like you guys are superstars. You guys are all gods. You know, he would always like. He was the only person that I seen when that at the time. I see the people copying it now.
In the cult, correct?
Correct.
Go ahead.
These are some of his books, just so you have an idea of where his mind was and the things that he found interesting.
So he was definitely into the occult, numerology, and astrology.
Everything. And there's more here. Magic of Believing and 48 Laws of Power, mythology.
The stuff is all around us, y'all. Like, it's just, like I said, when people try and conjure these things up and be messing with these deities, because this stuff goes back, man, all the way back, basically. You start trying to mess around and dibble and dabble in this stuff that you do not have a understanding of or a full understanding of, which I believe is just impossible to, because like I said, it goes so far back. And the people that obviously was deep into this stuff or dabbling into this stuff, wherever it came from, obviously they don't go dead as hell, right?
Astrology.
And where's the book that he gave you?
Power of the Eight, I'm looking for.
When you look at X's music and visuals through this lens, it appears he could have been paying tribute to her through his music. His massive hit Moonlight suddenly appears like a direct dedication, since Hecate is the goddess of the moon. Even the creepy hooded entity in this music video for Sad takes on a completely different meaning. That figure is shown repeatedly throughout the video, yet its true identity is never officially confirmed. I honestly feel like this was definitely an important connection to bring up. I have an entire breakdown of this full story if you're interested. If you haven't seen that episode, you should definitely check it out after this one. Now let's get back to Obsession. The film clearly warns us about the
Fame made that series to premature. Like I said, to sit around trying to conjure up something and having these beliefs and possibly welcoming these little evil spirits into your life prematurely, taking you up out here. It's not that serious. It's okay to be a regular person, live a normal life. Like, I don't know though, I guess some people be feeling like I'd rather accomplish the stuff that I want to do, whether I gotta conjure this up or do this or whatever, or I gotta prematurely leave here, because we all gonna leave one day anyway. So I don't know.
dangers of dealing with Hecate. At the end, Bear paid the ultimate price for his decision. It not only destroyed Nikki, but Bear was taken too. While Bear had no idea he was summoning Hecate, he agreed to try to force someone to love him by using magic. He wanted to control someone's will and broke the rules that govern our world. But I want to know what you guys think. Did you see the movie? I saw the ratings for this movie and it got pretty much a perfect score from viewers and critics. I myself thought the movie was decent, but just a bit too simplistic. But when you see the hidden side of the story, it does take on a lot more meaning.
Y'all leave that stuff alone, man. Stop following behind these celebrities and these people that's into like, I don't know, y'all. This occult stuff, I guess that's what they call it. Don't be out here drawing up no circles, reading from no book, trying to conjure nothing up. Like, just be happy and live your life. Like, okay, whatever is gonna happen. No, you know what I'm saying? Strive for what you want, but like I said, don't be out here on no hocus pocus stuff, trying to dibble and dabble in some stuff that you really don't understand, or just because the next person say, "Oh, it's cool, it's fine, you gonna be all right. It's magic and whatever." I don't know what they be telling y'all, but I know me, I'm too scary. Hell no, I'm good on that. Like, I'm just trying to go out here and get it the old regular way, all right, you know. But yeah, like I said, that's it for today, you guys. I hope y'all have a good day. And for specific topics, just check the end of the description below. Again, y'all know we kicking it over here Monday through Friday. I'm gonna be right back.